I see that a couple people have joined. Thanks for joining. So we're gonna get right into the game now. Alright, so we're just waiting for the other guy to join real quick. In the meantime, I guess comment what you think the score is going to be. Oh, he's here. There we go. We have the battle of 1-1 and an 0-2. These are updated rosters with the draft that has just been had, so might have two.
Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, the Ravens have lost their last two.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. From the 34 now,
he's got Fitzpatrick starting.
Now a man who really stepped up last year.
So there's a run for a loss of one.
Loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that.
All right, maybe play action.
I think quarterbacks gotta see that. Gotta find.
Yes, it is. And there's a pick.
For Parker, and it's intercepted.
So we're starting that already.
Return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Oh, there's a nice cut. Oh, there's an opening. Get around the corner. There we go.
And down right around the 37. 14 yards.
Big run for Zeke.
First down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
The Browns are 3-0.
I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
Battle of 1 and 2 teams in Washington.
And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
This is Elliott.
Oh, wow.
To the 20,
another big run, 15 yards.
It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
16, whatever.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They play fake down.
Oh, who's blocking him?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I guess he sent
Hindsight
Must have been a blitz.
Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole.
I see somebody commented. I'll go check that out real quick.
Sack, they'll look to make
after this play.
Second down and 17. Now Prescott.
Oh, get in the end zone. Oh. Hello, Terrence.
With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you'd think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in.
There's a touchdown.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Oh, that's going to be no good. For a moment.
Is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
I think I just heard somebody in the stand say, "What are you doing?" Well, to answer that question, I don't know.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins.
The only reason you're saying go Dolphins is because you like the Giants.
The interception, just any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
Apparently not, because that one was almost picked.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll be
there we go.
At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just...
Oh, what? No way. Who is that to?
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Oh.
Rush coming, and
well, there goes that momentum.
Is
that Xavier Woods?
That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Oh, there hasn't been an interception since that first one. But hopefully, if he throws it again.
The Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick.
Oh, there it is. Thanks for calling that. Oh, Awuzie, his 3rd, at least. In as many weeks.
First quarter, and now he already has
his 3rd in as many weeks.
He's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's try to draw him off sides.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got his man complete.
CD Lamb.
That's Lamb. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
We got another viewer.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a
comment score predictions in the live chat.
Hit that slant.
See who's right.
People call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott.
There's another completion to Lamb.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards.
Yes, I am playing online. I mean, if this guy can't defend that play, why change what's working?
First down, Prescott. And that will be
that was too far out.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's
14 to 12. Huh. Oh, we got 2nd and 10.
Absolutely.
I haven't done one of these in a while.
Touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incomplete pass here now.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be 14 to 12.
Now Elliott. And he'll lose
well, if I keep doing that, it might be.
Back at the 45-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh, let's go. There's a first down and a gain of 14 to Jarwin.
He's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
7-3 in Kansas City.
Now on 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18.
In this Madden league, there's
yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
3
Getting the sense Charles are going to put
New York
emphasis this
Yankees.
afternoon on the run game.
And why not?
One playing as the Ravens, one as the Eagles, and one as the Patriots.
We always talk about the best performers do their job.
And I get to play against 2 of them.
I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker.
Alright, so it looks like the run isn't really working too good right now.
For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League.
Oh, that's a good pass breakup. I'll bring us to the end of the first, 6-0.
6-0 our score after 1.
Oh, there's a score in Indy. 9-7.
Up the first on 3rd. Here's Prescott.
Oh, that's a first down. There we go. Up to the 5. Just keep on marching downfield.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Maybe you.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected.
This could work.
Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Now Elliott.
Come on, get it around. There we go.
Take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there.
Well, you're wrong. There's point number 13.
I get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Oh, wow, that's a bad kick. Oh, no.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus,
wow, that one was bad.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Fitzpatrick going deep here for
Airs it deep. Knocked away.
Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there.
Alright, looks like he paused the game. He can't quit because that's against the rules.
But to no avail, second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. On second down, a run with Breida. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Maybe I'll go for 2 next time to make up for that missed extra point.
An expected passing situation.
Here's Rosen to throw. He's going to let one go.
Rosen? Oh, he took out Fitzpatrick? 4th and 7.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on
That'll be a
arrogance,
touchback.
and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Let's go for a toss this time, I guess. Just go around the left side, hopefully get around the line. At least 5 maybe. That'd be nice.
Here set to begin the drive.
Does he have somebody out there? No, he doesn't have somebody around the corner other than the cornerback.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, hey, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance.
There we go! 80 yards.
Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. One play,
couple of spin moves.
Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Zerline now for the PAT.
Oh, no, I think I missed this one, too. Yep.
And again,
wow.
No good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half.
I'm not used to the meter going that fast. All right, next time I will probably go for 2.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation.
If you want to see a weird scoring game, go check out Week 2.
Hold on, you finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores. You've done nothing offensively.
I'll just say
nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I'm pretty sure this score has never happened in a real NFL game. The final of Week 2 for me.
The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating.
There we go.
It's intercepted.
Who's that?
Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Anthony Brown.
I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff
What's
will
going
be emphatic
on?
about he shouldn't have. Years you noted on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
Something happened to my controller. But it wasn't working for some reason.
That he's getting negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives.
All right, there we go. It's working now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense makes pressure here, and down he goes. sack back at about the 43-yard line. Christian Wilkins in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. So after the sack,
Zeke's going for Offensive Player of the Week.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott.
Oh, there he goes again.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
There we go.
Got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
I think
away.
I received second half kickoff too, so I can go for a double score if I get the ball. Oh!
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed.
Get leveled.
Only get back to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
7-7 in Kansas City.
Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials.
There we go, incomplete.
To get yourself back into it.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We got 3rd and 4.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On the delay, here's Breida.
No, they've gotten, I think, 1 first down all game.
Short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football.
All right, let's just keep doing this. It's working. I think I've run it twice this game, and both for touchdowns. So we know it's working.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these
huge run. He's got 211 yards with 10 carries.
Basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does,
14-7 in Philly.
It translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now.
Still 7-7 in Kansas City.
It's going to be a long day.
They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Oh, there's a gain.
Just a yard on the first down.
All right, so we might have used that play out.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm coming.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Oh, wide open across the middle.
On the crosser, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott from the gun. He's going to find
Is that Gallup?
Yep. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and
so I see what's going on.
The best multitasker in the business.
You're looking into my stream to see what plays I'm running.
He can run for fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
I see what's going on.
When the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Out. Slam.
Go to 54.
Oh, never mind. It was just a funny joke.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in.
No, I know you wouldn't do that.
Guys continue to pour it on. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown.
Oh no, oh my God. That was awful.
NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Still 14-7 in Philly.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. This is Breida on the draw. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll
We're going to try for a double score.
Upcoming 2nd down play.
Meaning we get a score before halftime. We receive the second half kickoff.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
And then go down and score again. So, 14-10 now.
On 3rd down,
so that game is getting closer, 14-3 in Green Bay.
First down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And this one hits
so we got 37 seconds
for a touchback.
Score alert.
About set for this next drive
16
by
to
the Cowboys
14.
offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got a good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit
Neutral
of a cushion.
zone infraction.
Let's go ahead and try and extend things.
All right.
If you got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Prescott now on second down. Nowhere to escape.
And that'll bring us to
and he goes
halftime.
down. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
There's another score. 19-14.
In quarter 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped.
14-7 Kansas City.
Simply taking a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh, there's another score. What do we got? 14-6 going into halftime.
Here set to begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
22-14 looks like going into halftime in Indy.
Be prepared for some change.
21-7
We're going to see
going into halftime.
in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. These Cowboys looking good here at AT&T Stadium. Of course, they were really good in this building last year. 7-1 in their 8 games played at home. The only loss was on a Monday night to Tennessee.
All day, baby, all day.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Oh, wide open. There we go. That's a first
And
down.
they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football.
I think number 91 over 97 or somebody. Looked like they almost jumped a little bit.
Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls
Big
it
game
in.
for his CD Lamb.
Past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And
Gallup for, it looks like, 17.
17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
12 to Lamb.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
21-10 now in Philly. 14-10 in Minnesota.
A first down throw for Prescott. Being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They go back
Goal line stand.
He's been busy. And he's going to get this back to the
Gain of
3-yard
1.
line and no further. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up.
There's a touchdown.
Take it in for a Cowboy score. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
23-22 in Indy now. That's going to end up being a good game.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Prescott.
I mean, he just left him wide open.
More, a little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
28-10 now. Philly.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Oh.
They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on
that's
that
one of their,
sideline because
I think the
that drive
second
deserved to
time
come
they got
off the
across
field,
midfield.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Rosen now just 2 out of 6 since coming on, but he's got a 1st and 10. A run on
Gain of
first down,
1.
but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Dontari Poe in on the stop.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get out.
Oh, well, there goes the shutout.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And it's for pride now, but the Dolphins get a bit closer.
Oh, wow. That was... Whoa.
He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
30-22 in Indianapolis. 41-6 here. There's another score. 24-7. Well, at least we get the ball back.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after
Up by 35.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I didn't want to do that.
About set.
All right, let's see. What are the audibles?
The Cowboys offense. And
All right, that's good.
Another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear.
Oh, hello, Frank.
Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
28-10 now in Philly.
On the left side, Gallup's got it.
Gallup for 17.
Down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
To throw is Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup.
Another throw to Gallup for 15.
The 30 down to the 25. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
31-7 now in Green Bay.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is
21-10
make the defender
in Minnesota.
think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the
Whoa.
field. And now what he's trying to do is use his
That
body
looked a little
to keep
bit
the
like
defender away from the
pass
football
interference,
and give
maybe.
the quarterback a really nice target.
I think we're
There's a
turning
pass
into
on
the
1st down
Saints.
that's knocked away and incomplete.
I think we're turning into the Saints now.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
Oh, come on! He
And
had...
it's incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Des Bryant,
He had two
the
guys right
intended
around that.
receiver.
Wait, Des
And
Bryant.
now it's
Hold up.
third
I got
down.
him? Oh, yeah, I
So
did get him.
back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Oh, no, not again. My controller's acting up a little bit. I don't know why. There we go. That's the 2nd time already this game. That's 2 times too many.
Straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Flushed out right.
Oh, wow.
Incomplete. They don't get the hookup there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just
41-25 in Indianapolis. There's a good field goal. It's 44-6 here.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about
41-25 now.
Closer to the goal line.
28-10.
A little bit, force the field goal.
Still 14-7 in Kansas City.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
35-7 now.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He sets to fire.
Thank you.
Here and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
There we go. His 6th of the game.
Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 57 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw, Prescott. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I've scored more points than last week by 1 so far, but I've given up 5 more. Yes, I purposely did a 1-point safety.
Off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Well, that didn't happen.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now
Time out Miami. Oh, is this copyright music?
It's just their first.
That doesn't matter. I don't make any money off this anyway.
Aside here in the 4th quarter. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And down
is there a holding?
Shy of the 25. Now penalty marker.
Illegal block
down.
in the back.
Let's see what that's about. Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best
It's 4th down.
Top running back, those are the ones you focus on. And
he's not going to win, so I would just punt it if I were him.
Here's Matt Hawk now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
That's a good punt.
That's taken on the 25.
44,
Good
yep.
blocking there, nearly sprung him as it is.
Up to the 44.
19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But, you know, to be frank, just a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to have to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I can tell you, I am beyond impressed.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott.
Oh, man.
They're going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
Oh.
So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for him really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it.
Let's go, defense.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Anthony.
And there's a
Ball.
pick 6.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being
happened
in the
again.
groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
What is going on? My controller just stopped working again. Oh, I guess I'll have to take the penalty because this thing isn't working.
So that'll back him up.
All right, there we go.
5.
Pick, baby. You see it all day. Pick.
Zerline now for the PAT.
Oh, it's perfect. Right down the middle.
Over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
And it's 66-6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Wow. All right.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Back to the air, Rosen after the pick 6. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
It wasn't an interception.
It wasn't an interception. Wow.
Not like I played Madden enough to see
That
that.
was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. It was a solid check down there with pressure coming, wasn't it?
Oh, it's 3rd and inches?
Because you're trying to go through your progression, and when you have that type of pressure in your face, it changes what you're doing and how fast you have to do your reads, and able to come back and find him in open space. That's a really nice play.
He's probably going to run it.
Down tonight. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Going deep here for... And now here is another interception. Picked by Darian Thompson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the...
Oh, we lost connection. What just happened? Well, I don't know what happened there.
Actions be louder than words. I just wanna be heard for your mom to your pop.
Oh yeah, so it wasn't me, because if I had it disconnected, then this would be over. Then the stream would be over. Alright, well... Alright, so that's gonna do it for this. And then we got the Saints next week. So I'll see you in that one.